This video is a continuation from my last video where I was working on the wilted tulip painting, and I got to a point where I have enough layers of collage now and I'm ready to sand. So JD suggested that we film it and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I have my sander, my orbital sander, and it makes, it makes quite a lot of noise when I'm working. So I'll be talking in between, and in the post, maybe we'll do something with the sound so it's not as jarring or loud. But I wanted to show the process because this part is, it's all great, but this part in the process is one of my favorites because I get to reveal everything that's hidden and layered underneath, and it's a lot of fun. So what I'm gonna do is just start sanding the areas where I can see the raised parts, because this is all built up texture in drywall compound. So I'll just start sanding, and then I have a palette knife with, this is the one that I use when I'm working with paper because it has a pointy tip. So I will sand and then peel away, and we'll see what comes. I'm always a little nervous at this part because I don't want to sand away too much. It's like my story of already dirty. My story of going too far or ruining it, but it's funny because the story never goes away. But I trust that whatever will come through will come through. So here we go. Okay. My hand always feels a little tingly after that. So I sanded about half, a little more than half. I didn't do this side yet because I want to see how it is right now. I'm already loving the look of it. I don't have JD. Yep. Can you grab me the brush that's by the table on your end? But on the table leg, like outside of the table leg. Yeah, there's a lot of dust. The brush, the architectural brush. It's like very, thank you, very dusty. I wonder if that's because I tried to empty that beforehand. Maybe I didn't put the end of it back on. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of dust.
It's like atmosphere.
Yeah, it's just atmosphere. This is an experiment, as all my videos are experiments, but usually I'm not filming it when I'm doing it. Like I've sanded before, but could also just be because it's a larger painting with more drywall compound. I don't know. But you can see how the paper starts to peel up. And so I really love, I love when that happens because then I can choose what to peel up and what to leave. Like this, I can yeah, I just peel that. Oh, so satisfying. And then I have a tray here so I can keep the pieces that come off. So if I want to, glue anything back on at a later date, I can do that. So that's really nice. If I peel that up, you can see the green underneath. But what I can't see right now is the red. Like I painted the red undertone around the tulips, and I can't see that right now, which I don't know if I'm okay with that, because it was a lot of work. Not even the work involved, it's just I liked the way that it looked. The other thing that I can't see is the navy blue, which is interesting because that took time too, to paint the navy over top, and now it's back to the gray of the drywall compound. But that's okay too. The gray is actually, like, drywall compound comes in white, and the gray is actually a color that I mixed into it. JD and I mixed it into it. I say JD and I mixed it because he mostly did the mixing. But I'm not minding the gray. I'm kind of liking it, but I also want to see more of the composition. So I'm just going to start peeling some areas. The great thing about my process is that nothing is for certain. Like, even if I peel something away, I can always add it back in, or I can paint around it, or it's like nothing is really final, which I really love. Because then it's always fluid, it's always in motion, and it can be changed at any point. I just want a hint of the paper. Like this area here, I'm really loving that. And I'm really loving this like torn away part. So if I can get a lot of the areas to look like this is sort of my ideal. Because you can see some of the red in there, which is what I wanted. I also might have to go back and sand some more. I might keep that. If there's an area that I want to keep but the paper is peeling up, I just go back over it with glue later. It's like a finishing, just to make sure, like at the end I do that, just to make sure that everything is secure. There's some of that navy blue still. See, that's really beautiful. Like that. That's sort of what I was hoping for, to have some of the gray showing, but some of the blue coming through as well. And there's this red, the background red I was talking about, so I'm happy about that. It's always an experiment. It's always a test to see how it'll turn out in the end. But it's the surprises that I really love when I peel things away. It's like, oh, I forgot that I had put that there. I'm kind of liking this. Do that. Yeah. I'm liking this image because it has this gray swoop, this gray soft line that's sort of mirroring. That's parallel to the tulip stems. And at this stage, I'm really just letting the painting kind of talk to me and let me know like what wants to come through. Kind of liking that there. I think I'm going to continue sanding the other side because I can't really see the full picture yet. And I might try to sand away some more of the center. This is, I was planning on it being a vase, but I still wanted some paper poking through, so let's continue with the sanding. Let's see. We'll see how dusty it gets. It's not a day to wear black. Okay, here we go. Wow, that never happened to me before. One of the papers got stuck. So that's interesting. I don't actually mind that, the full flower showing there. Okay. Less dusty this time. As JD turned on the fan. I think what I've determined is that the drywall compound, when sanded, is dustier than the modeling paste. And I think it's actually, it's not as hard. Like, it's not as dense, maybe? Yeah, it just seems like a softer material. But I'm so in love with this area, the vase area. I'm so happy with that. As I was sanding it and it was getting this aged texture, and it, oh my God, it's just like, that's exactly, not exactly what I was thinking, because I don't really know what I was thinking. I wanted it to look sort of like water in a vase and ethereal, and I think that's what's happened. And I just don't know, I'm looking at it now, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this, the music notes around it, but that's easy to take away if I decide against it. So I'm just going to continue to peel away, but on this side, now that it's been sanded, and we'll see what comes through. There's some green paper under there that I think I want to keep. Ooh, yes. This is so nice. I love when I can see the brush strokes underneath. Because I want the paper to inform the piece. I don't want it to take away from the composition. I want it to blend together with the painting. Like I almost want the viewer to have to look again and be like, you know, is that paper or is that paint? And I just got distracted because the phrase product of long labor caught my attention because I was talking to my friend the other day who is pregnant, and we were talking about, you know, the labor process. And again, it's like messages from my subconscious mind are coming through in every moment. And I see here too the name Margot with a T. That's my grandmother's name. And that's exactly how she spells it. Life is amazing. Life is just so amazing. And it's funny because some people might think that I choose things based on what they say in them. And it's like, oh, it's not that much of a coincidence. But I actually don't. I actually have a big pile of magazines, like Life magazines, that were thrown away outside outside the cotton factory. And I have no idea what they say. And I have a pile of books that I gathered from the side of the road. There was a pile of German books that I got from an antique store that was sitting outside that said free. Yeah, it's just like materials that I've gathered from here, there, and everywhere, and nothing is really curated, which I shouldn't say nothing is curated. The top layer of things are not curated. When I spend time going through coffee table books and magazines, I save what I like, and those are curated. But a lot of the time, it's just free flowing. Like, I don't know. I'm really interested in this area in there. I don't know. I might want to keep, no. I can always go back. I can always add back into it if I want. It's looking pretty wild though. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if I love it. I don't love it yet. It's not exactly what I was envisioning yet. There are areas that I really like. So this is the part where I just, it's like I'll know how to pivot. I'll know where to go next after I've like peeled away. And then I'll know, does it need paint? Does it need more paper? Does it need tissue? It sounds like I'm offering the painting a tissue. Do you need a tissue? That's a nice green under there. I'm not really loving this base here. To me, that's like, it kind of looks like an obituary, which it could very well be an obituary. But if I peel that away, then there we go. I didn't want the whole piece to come up just yet. It could be a case of like I peel away most of the paper. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not disappointed. I'm just curious, like, oh, it's like literally didn't turn out the way that I had expected, and that's okay. Because everything I do is an experiment, so it's also if I peel away too much. It's also fun to see, kind of like that. It's fun to see the paper on the other side, because I actually save all of this, because I feel like it just looks so cool, the peeling away parts, and sometimes the other side looks even cooler. It's just layers and layers, and as Bob Ross would say, happy accidents. I got this brush when I was in interior design school, and when I was learning how to draft, and I held on to it for some weird reason, and it just comes in handy for when I'm doing this. But I always forget that I have it until I'm like, oh, I wish I could brush this away, and then I can. And then there's some areas where I go to peel it up and it does not want to come up at all. And it's like, oh, you want to stay. You're meant to stay. Okay. Message delivered. But I'm loving this green here. It's like a very muted olive green. I'm really liking that. I'm liking this like fadedness in front of it, on top of it. The other thing that I remind myself is if I peel things away and it's too much, like I've gotten rid of too much, I can always add more and then sand again. It's like a push and pull. So the fear that I'm feeling right now around doing too much is I'm reminding myself that it's okay to feel that, but it's not necessary. I guess I want it to work so bad. I want it to be good. Like I want to like it. I shouldn't say good, because what is good? I want to like it. That's always my goal when I'm making art, is for me. I want to be impressed. I want to look at it and say, yeah, I would absolutely put that up in my home. I would love to look at that all day, every day, and find the hidden messages in it, and, you know, have the painting inform my life. Because original paintings, original artwork, it's not just paintings, anything made by the human hand comes with a resonance. It it dictates how the space feels, because the artist puts in they just put in so much love into the creation process. And there's like play and joy and passion and doubt. All the human range of emotions when I'm making things. It's incredible. I'm just in awe of life today. I just feel so grateful. I think I am going to sand some more. There's some areas that I want to leave, like I want to leave this that I really like. I'm gonna leave this. I'm not touching this anymore. And I want to leave this. There are other areas where I feel like, yeah, I could keep going. I could keep going with the sanding. But I think I'm going to do that off camera. I think this was a good amount of sharing the process, and I'm happy with it.